What's good, everyone? We're back with a new game. It's us. So we're going to start this today. We played the demo probably a few months ago now on a stream, and I really liked it. Especially as it gave me Death Stranding vibes, and I can't play that yet because it's not out on PC. So we're going to jump in. The game has no maps, no markers indicating where people or things are, where to go next, or who to talk to. We'll never tell you precisely what must be done or how to do it. To thrive in hell is us. You will need to pay attention to your environment, listen, and be vigilant. We'll see how well that goes. Right, let's go.
It's a true serum. It's still experimental, hence the polygraph. I would have tortured you, but my employers insist I use their concoction. Now, let's begin. How did you get into Hadea?
The yellow brick road.
Well, apparently, needs more time. While it's going through your system, curious about something. Why did you do it?
Anyone in my shoes would have done the same.
I think you overestimate human beings. I don't think you realize the time, money, and resources that went into this operation. You pissed off the wrong people. But I'm getting ahead of myself. You were smuggled out of Hadea at age 5, grew up in the foster care system, and dabbled in criminal activities. You managed to pull yourself together and become a decorated soldier. After decades of trying to get back into Hadea, well, you decided to take matters into your own hands.
I think they're emphasising the fact that we're in Hadea. Or that's where the game's set anyway.
Oh, it seems we are ready. How did you get into Hadea?
I asked for a transfer to the UN peacekeepers, who had deployed inside Hadea. It backfired. When the paperwork cleared, Hadea's civil war was in full swing and the peacekeepers pulled out. I reported to my new unit, stole some gear, and crossed the mountains.
Why come back?
Fuck. My parents. I wanted to find them. I needed to confront them.
How did you know your parents were still in Hadea?
I didn't. My only memory was that my father was the blacksmith of a village of Jova.
Getting into Hadea is just as hard as leaving. Tell me, who smuggled you out?
My mother.
What happened?
She sat me down in the back of a truck, gave me her necklace, and shut the door.
She didn't say anything?
She told me, never come back.
And we didn't listen. find it really awkward that the voice actor for Jensen out of Deus Ex is the voice actor for this game. Because that voice is just Jensen. Like those actors who get pigeonholed into a certain role in their career and can't play anything else because you can't disassociate them from that character. Right, so I'm assuming that's our peacekeeper outfit that we've just taken off. Never to return. So I remember certain elements of this from the demo. A gold medallion, a large golden cast medallion with 8 figures and a spear embossed on one side. Classified entry, access denied. I wonder if things like this we can come back to later in the game. Once we know more. I hope we can. Oh, there's no jump button. No jump button? No, there's definitely no jump button. We've got a sprint, but no jump. I'll take that. Right, let's go and speak to this guy. So conversations can be started with many characters you encounter. Conversation topics can be chosen based on the datum, which represent a specific piece of information that you have previously encountered. Conversing with characters may reveal additional datum, which can open up new topics of conversation. Topics that are relevant to your main objectives are listed on the left-hand side of the screen. Listed to the right-hand side are optional topics which reveal more about the situation, culture, and history of Hadea. We've got nothing to trade, so let's have a little chat.
You must be lost to wander around Sinedra Forest. I'm afraid I have very little to offer. You're welcome to stay and catch your breath. Frankly, I could use the company.
Who are you?
The name's Ernest Cadell. My family has tilled the earth here for generations. When the Sabinian army dug in for the winter, they used our home as their headquarters. I wasn't here at the time. My sons were. When I finally came back, the Sabinians were long gone. They left my sons' bodies in the forest. My only solace is knowing that my 4th son might still be alive. I hope he finds his way home, if he's out there somewhere. President Yanko, no matter how you feel about the bastard, he held everything together. His grandiose vision of unification kept a fragile peace together. That and his excessive brutality. He was the one that turned Hadea into a prison. No one was allowed out or in, keeping old grudges bobbling on the pot's rim, just waiting to boil over. When President Yanka blew his head off, the hand holding the lid was gone. War was inevitable.
Tell me about the Civil War.
I managed to survive 2 years of this damn war. No parent should have to bury a child, let alone 3. I'm left to endure this torment. That's what we do. We carry on, no matter what. Despite all of it, I know we Palamists will win this war. We have Setharis on our side. The Sabs only pretend to worship him, which will be their undoing. Trust me.
Tell me more about these Palamists.
I've always seen we Palamists as creatures of habit. Like most of us, I hold my God and traditions close to my heart. We are humble and modest and tend to help our neighbors, so long as they're Palamists. We love gatherings, especially during the week of peace.
Tell me about the peacekeepers.
I don't know much about them. All I know is that the peacekeepers came here to calm things down. The first and only time I saw them was when they were leaving the country. I was walking on the side of the road when a convoy of white trucks rolled by. I noticed one of the soldiers. He was the only one smiling. He looked like Arlo, one of my boys. He waved at me. Oddly, I found myself waving back. I think it was a lost cause to try and quell ancient hatreds. Sabs and Palamists have long memories. I think of that soldier from time to time. I hope he made it out of Hadea.
What about the Sabinians?
I grew up hating Sabs, without question. My pap and my dad hated them. That was enough reason for me. Now, I damn well know why I despise the bastards. I'd be at the front if I were any younger. I'd show the Sabs as much mercy as they did my boys.
Do you know where the village of Jova is located?
It's in Akasa Marshes. It's quite a ways from here. I'm afraid you're going to need a vehicle. Unfortunately, I have none. A group of strange-looking soldiers arrived here last night in an APC. Perhaps you can ask them for help. It's not the first time I've seen them. They always seem to be snooping around here for something. They parked their APC just beyond the woods, to the north. Once in the woods, follow the wind chimes. They will lead the way through.
Follow the wind chimes.
I hung them in the trees so my sons would stop getting lost when they were children. Setharis, bless their souls. The gate to enter the woods is locked. Here, take this key to unlock it.
Well, if we had a jump button, I'm sure we could jump over the fence.
Hey, Gus, Arlo, Otis, please pick up. It's Atticus. I've been trying to call for days now. Phone lines keep going down, so I don't know when I'll be able to call you back, but I'll keep trying. Hey, don't go killing Sabs without me. See you soon.
Right, so from what that said, I think you can bounce out them audio menus and still listen to the audio whilst you're playing the game. So. We could have easily jumped over that gate. So investigation. If you're unsure how to proceed in your main objective, open the datapad and navigate to the investigation tab. Select an investigation to see all associated datum you have discovered. You may then select the datum to see specific information you gathered so far. Investigate clues about my parents. Family reunion. That's just an item we've got with us. Oh, that's her thing. Okay. So you said follow the wind chimes, but I think we explore both the outer edges first. How do we get around here? Something for us to collect around this corner. So AFF orders 6th Battalion, decoded AFF communication detailing objective for the Battle of Sinendrat Forest, found in the Candle farmstead. So they've established 4 command posts, secured southern region, hold the region. That was the plan. Did it go to plan? I'm sure we'll find out. Sure we will find out. I'm going to do this side first. Let's mop up everything we can on this flank. Right, it looks like it's telling us to go that way, so we'll go this way instead. It's 100% we're going to go this way. This is the way the chimes are not ringing. Scorch bell, bronze bell marred with scorch marks, natural abrasions. Not sure what that's going to do, but we'll take it. Oh. Oh, I'm really am wondering already if we're going to be able to come back and read these at some point. Wonder if it's like a new game plus thing. I think I remember this from the demo now. Vaguely. It was quite some time ago we played that. Many moons ago, in fact. I'm going to start following these. I'm going to go talk to the down soldier in a second. I think he tells us to go up there.
You found me. Epsilon 12, right? I can't see shit. I have blood in my eyes. You must have honed in on my distress beacon.
Who are you?
I'm Sifo 451, Epsilon 11. I got separated from my unit. They're still down there behind that door. We were on an SSC. We got jumped. I'm not sure how I got here. All I remember is hearing that door shutting behind me. I must have triggered something. We need the key to the APC. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Who has the APC key?
The sergeant has the key. He's inside with the team. The sergeant's easy to spot. He's the one with a dark red poncho. Shit. I'm hurt pretty bad. I need to stop the bleeding. We have a med kit in the camp we set up in the woods west of here. We marked the trees to make it easier to navigate. Bring me the med kit, and I'll give you what you need to open the door.
Okay. So, Red Poncho is the captain. And I need to go to the woods as well. But first, we're going to look up here. So why not, eh? Use the compass. Okay. Oh, I remember now, we come back up here later, don't we? Hundred percent that pendant's going to be the key to something big. It's going to be a big mystery surrounding our parents. They're going to be really important people doing really important work, 100%. And that pendant is going to be the key to everything. It's going to unlock the mysteries of the world. Right, so I think if we go this way, it's going to take us to that thing, isn't it? So, new usable item acquired. A note. Dale treasure hint. Small note written on with a child. Seems to be a clue for some kind of treasure hunt. Found deep in the Stera forest. Dummies won't ever find it. I hid the key. You're all too stupid. Although I can't even read. War-ravaged Gus is probably too blind to see the red boulder. And that is too small to climb all the way up the hill. Red boulder. All the way up the hill. So some items related to investigation or exploration can be equipped in your loadout for easy access. Once equipped, they can be activated like hotkeys in the same way as consumable items. Okay, we'll bear that in mind. Can we go this way? We can, but that just leads down again. So we don't want to go there. I think this is going to lead back to the APC. Go on the APC, yeah it is. Let's stick up here then. We'll go up the hill. We said they marked the trees, so it should be pretty self-explanatory of where we've got to go. Well, there's the blue thing up the hill, so we need to figure out how to get up there. Loop back some way. So route here. So another note. A small note written by a child. It seems to be a clue for some kind of treasure hunt. Right, so we're back on it. Even if you blockheads find a key, I bet you'll never find a treasure chest. The blue paint is harder to see than the red. Okay. 100% we know where the blue one is because it's literally there. Alright, so we'll go this way because the other way is the way. The other way is the way. Mind you, it's looped us back. It's an adjoining path by the looks of it. Yes, that's the key. So let's go this way then. This should take us to the blue, little blue thing. Yeah. Oh no, we ain't got the key. Damn it! So we'll go this way again, but we'll go left rather than right. Okay, got the med kit, so we'll give that back to the guy. Vial of mysterious substance. So another field report. So what we got? 1993 subject anomaly. Established time since anomaly collapsed 1056 years based on resonant topology signature. Coincides with fifth cycle harmonics. Actions taken. Okay. That's obviously something we're going to learn more about. Oh, what are these symbols? Okay, we need to bear those type of symbols in mind. Unknown language again. Alright, we came that way, didn't we? We've got the key, so we can now go to the blue one. But we will take this route first. Right, so from what I remember, I think we've got to go this way, up this hill, then take a right. So this will give us the key for this. We can then take the medkit back down to the other guy. Behold the magnificent treasure of the Kandel family. It belonged to a great-great-great-great-grandpa. Don't break it, you nitwit. Ooh, fancy bracelet of ecstasy. Wanton destruction. Right, so let's go to loadout. What was that? What was this? Oh, we've got some fancy gear. Because we've got the collector's edition. Worn. Let's go camo, shall we? I like the camo. I can't actually equip it yet though. So we disregard that for the minute. Right, let's go back down to the soldier and give him this med kit.
I need the med kit. Just follow the marked trees in the woods west of here.
Okay, so I'm assuming we're gonna trade it?
Oh, good. You got the med kit. Okay, see that ladder over there? Climb it to the top. Take this. You'll need it to open the door. You'll figure it out.
Right, so we know where to put that. That was in this block, wasn't it? Unknown language. So that's the chisel. So I mean, the puzzles are relatively easy at the beginning. I remember these from the from playing the demo.
I knew you'd figure it out. Now get the APC key so we can get the hell out of here.
Tell me about Hadea.
I've been to some fucked up places around the world, but this place redefines insanity.
What about the Civil War?
I heard that they're still fighting in some parts of the country. You'd think they would have a ceasefire by now or something. Man, you really have to hate someone to keep going like that.
Tell me about the peacekeepers.
That's all smoke and mirrors. It's a pity they have no clue what part they played.
And the Sabinians?
They're guinea pigs. Who gives a shit?
And the Polomists.
Rats in a maze, man. Rats in a maze.
Right, so the captain, he said, had a red poncho on, so we've got to look for the captain in the red poncho because he's got the key to the APC. So a new OMSIF report, what have they done? Successfully unlocked the door mechanic, preliminary exploration and securing the first chamber, collection and catalogue of items, Installation of base camp equipment. Following items have been forwarded to facilities EC02. Blood samples, drone image suite, iron tools. 5 teeth from separate skeleton remains for DNA analysis. Interesting. Actions planned until next doorway in the morning of January 25th, so what, 23rd? Order reviews reveal possible entity existence. Come up with a contingency plan. They said it said red poncho, didn't they? A natural red rather than a blood red.
Hey, you okay? Hey!
Genuinely think that enemy design is the weakest part of this game. Didn't even introduce herself. But at least we know what we've got to do. New styling options available. Yeah, I wonder what implication having your flashlight on does. We've been this way, haven't we? This way's clear. Let's move up. First, the sinners were brought to the tower. And finally, the sinners will fall to the fires of hell. So the endurance system combines two vital stats, health and stamina, and this is represented by the green bar at the top of the screen. Maximum health is equal to your total endurance. Maximum stamina is equal to your current health. Interesting. As you receive hits from your enemies, your health will decrease and in turn lower the maximum stamina available for actions. Stamina will regenerate automatically up to your current health level. However, health does not regenerate automatically. If health reaches 0, you are defeated. You are defeated. So we had Tower first, Fires of Hell last. Twin-headed serpent in the middle. Tower, serpent, health. Tower, serpent, health. This is the other order. Tower, serpent, health. Once swallowed into the depths of the twin-headed serpent here, the red serpent vermin shall be excreted onto the flying pits, the accursed Imulara fields. Ah, that means we can go back right to the very beginning now and scan those things. I'm pretty sure we loop back around at some point anyway. So there's no rush to do that, but we will do it definitely. I want to absorb all the content available. What have we got here? New usable item acquired. This item can be equipped in the loadout tab of the data pad. Lymbic capacitor. Lymbic restoration. Instantly gain Lymbic energy with wielded weapons. This is a single-use device. No, it's not that. Is that a passive relic? Active relic? No. Oh, okay, I see. I see. Journal for the prison guard. Preserved journal belonged to a guard stationed at some kind of prison holding facility, found in the underground ruins of Sendra Forest. Filled with glee as they enter, row after row shackled and bonded to their own making. Austrian, Dianian, filthy cattle. Their stench is unbearable. How I wished my duty would take me to the spire. To hear their cries, to reveal their laments, and as they finally grasp the errors of their ways, alas, my change lies here, my queen requires it. Setharis requires it. I am the shepherd for the sinners, as they await their final judgment at the spire. So, Setharis, from what we have learnt so far, is the religion, I believe. Wait, where have we got to go? Sort of seems like a bit of a dead end. Oh, we've got a ladder here. I thought I saw something floating then. Is it just me? Going crazy. Seeing things. Oh, here we go. Right, it's just the way forwards. Let's see what else we've got. I've got nothing else. So when you successfully hit an enemy, faint particles appear around you. When these particles coalesce into a solid ring and the bar in the HUD flashes white, you can activate the healing pulse ability. This ability will consume the particles and restore health equal to the percentage of damage dealt by the hit that triggered the particles in the first place. Particles will disappear if you wait too long or if you take damage. Healing pulses are B. Particles that can be accumulated exponentially over multiple successful hits, greatly increasing the amount of health you receive by the healing pulse. Okay. Okay, so that's like a little mini game basically, like an active reload in Gears. You've obviously got to be mindful of doing it whilst you're in combat. Interesting. Interesting. Get 2 charges. Another Lymbic capacitor. Distractibility. Facing 2 enemies who fight in tandem can be challenging. In these situations, use your drone distractibility, as that can be helpful. Your drone can be commanded to distract an enemy you are currently locked onto. It will fly towards the enemy and begin distracting it, preventing it from attacking you for a time. R, T, and B to send the drone distract. Distraction will continue until the duration of your ability has run its course. You activate the ability again to recall the drone, or you attack the distracted enemy. When the distracted ability ends for any reason, the drone will return to your side. It basically goes for a recharge. It was 2, wasn't it? So you got 2 charges. Oh, we've got some new weapons. Some little axes. What are we saying? What are we saying? Axes or swords? Level 1, level 1. Combo hit damage 126. Oh. So what's the total damage on that? 4465. No, man, that's much better. Parry ability, parry, agility, and speed, attack speed. So you sacrifice some damage potentially for speed. So let's see how fast these are. 1, 2, 3. Oh man, yeah. Going for these bad boys. Oh, these are our new go-tos. Okay, so we need steel for that side. And a steel from that side. Oh, I remember that from the demo. Did we open that in the demo? I can't remember if we did. Some attacks can be parried by using the guard action at the right moment. Just as an enemy changes colour, a successful parry will negate damage and remove some of the enemy stance. When the parry depletes all the enemy stance, you can use a riposte to deal much more damage. Got the ram head. Need one more. One more. Oh, special enemy. Special enemy. His gaze shines upon our queen. Let no prisoner be led beyond these walls unbound. From neck to ankle they must be shackled. But none may stride unburdened towards the tower's shadow. There's our guy, red poncho. Letter from Sabinian superstition. Sabinian superstition. An unsent letter from a Sabinian soldier to his brother found at the trenches of the Sardinia forest near the Ruin entrance. Maybe and brother has been camping. Blah 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 blah. I'll tell you something, mate. We found something whilst digging in the trenches. A big old door sealed shut. Proper old. The captain ordered us to pry it open. That just didn't sit right with me. The laws against this kind of things. Remember how Grandpa gave us hell when we tried to climb the old wall near the lake. We weren't supposed to be disturbing heritage sites even during the war. The captain lost his damn mind. The drone bypass signal reduces drone active cooldown. I thought this was the captain. It looks like a red puncher. It must be blood. Oh no, it is him. Yeah, we've got the APC key. My dearest Marina, we trampled through the Sardinia forest with the fury of King Asta. I was never understood a chance. They died like dogs. Must have taken out at least a dozen, scrambling around like termites when the shells dropped. It was glorious. Found 3 pal brothers cowering in a farmhouse. Pissed their pants as we took them out the back. One of them was wearing a gold watch. Can you believe my luck sending it back to you with this letter? Sell it, buy yourself something nice. He swears he'll return. We got ourselves a gold watch. Good deed started, gold watch, so hopefully we can return that. Where are we going? Is this a dead end or is this a route? It's a dead end. Basic meal, med kit. Got a bit of scran. It's always nice to have a bit of scran. Linked enemies. You'll often face 2 enemies linked together by an umbilical cord. This pair is known as a Lymbic entity. They're made up of Hollow Walker, the light-skinned humanoid creature, and the Haze, a large monster of various shapes. To defeat the pair, you must kill the Hollow Walker, the humanoid. However, the Hollow Walker cannot be damaged as long as the Haze is still present, so essentially break the Haze first. Okay. Every action you perform against in combat has stamina cost. Blah blah blah. If stamina reaches 0, you enter in exhausted state. Once exhausted, all actions performed much slower than usual, exposing you to more danger. Stamina will begin to regenerate automatically after the moment of performing no combat actions, clearing the exhaustion state. Okay. So let's go clear the trenches before we go anywhere else. That's where we came out. So let's go mop up some of these things that we couldn't get. That's the route we took. Crap. I think there was some stuff this way, wasn't there? Yeah, it was. A little thing. A little collectible. Advanced medkit small. Sounds good on the face of it, so we'll take it. Oh damn! Oh. Right, so I need to see what some of this stuff does. So let's put a medkit. Put some of these on our hotkey, shall we? Okay, so that starts a recharging process of some type. So I think we've got everything out of here. Right, so we were over there, weren't we? We've worked our way down here. So we've got this path to take, this path, and then the other path. Let's have a look up here. Okay, can't come in here yet. ram head doesn't fit, is it? Need some sort of fire medallion.
Hello? Please help us. We've been locked in here for days.
We need another medallion, but a fire one, to let them out. Oh man. Come on. Roll. Damn it. Damn, that was a bad encounter for me. Did not go well. Oh, let's work our way up here, I think. We've got the key. Okay, so them Lymbic devices, or whatever they were called, slowly charge up. This thing, a full med kit brings you back to full health. Wow, look at that. New location discovered. Man, that's close. Got absolutely battered then. You put the heirloom in it? No. Behold the tower iris of infidels. Arcus spire. Ask more that swallows the loathsome Siberian worm unto the rightful day. Okay, that makes absolutely no sense. A gilded gateway to the august passage of Her Majesty the Queen in a stately procession. Okay, I'm assuming this shall be a location we come back to later. So I essentially wasted that. So a new glyph acquired. Lymbic spear. Something can be equipped by selecting a weapon and the data pad and using the manage add glyphs input. Pure hatred manifests into a lasso that ensnarls the targeted limbic entity, vengefully pulling it back to a melee range and stunning it in the process. Okay, add glyph. Upgrade this weapon, unlocks glyph slots. Okay, so how do we upgrade? I don't think we can upgrade yet, can we? We'll come here a bit early, do you reckon? What have we got? Inventory. Weapon. Favourite, add glyphs. There's no upgrade, is there? Upgrade this weapon to unlock its glyph slots. When does this glyph slots unlock? It's still on grade 1, so I'm assuming at some point we're going to be able to upgrade it in some capacity somewhere. Maybe it's got to be at something like the APC. Alright, let's go back regardless. I'm wondering how the area resets in this game work. I'm wondering if we save it, if that resets all the enemies in the area, or if it's just a case of they stay dead. We'll see, I suppose. We will see. Right, I think this is the only route we've got left to do. Oh. In that case, I will go back. Because I can put these into that door, can't I? I think it was down here, if I remember correctly, if we can get down there. I think it was hit this way, wasn't it? Am I remembering it correctly, or am I going astray? Okay, new glyph. Something can be equipped. Yeah, we know that. Terrifying burst. You recoil backwards, leaving nearby Limbic entity stunned with gripping fear. A decree of the Queen Harbour. For too long we suffered for those sinful hearts. Bigot calamity after calamity upon us. Begat even. Illegible. Let this grand edifice stand as a testament to our righteous shining beacon in the sea of immortality. A reminder to all that none escape his gaze. Here we purge heresy. Here we purify the kingdom. Here we reclaim your faith. And I suppose with that glyph, again, we can't equip it, can we? No. Right, anyway. We've done that. We're still looking for that fire medallion though to be able to lock that additional door. We've found so many hidden doors though that it wouldn't surprise me if we come back here late game and find that type of thing later on. We've already read that, haven't we? Yeah. Right, so let's make our way back out here. We'll go up that left-hand route, right-hand route even. The APC's there. Oh, he's dead, look. He's dead. Right, so what we got? What can we actually click on here? Exit the APC. Navigation controls. Open data pad. So this is the same data pad as what we've got in the thing. Interact. We don't need the code for that. So it's looking a little limited at the moment. Pretty much just navigation command. What we got? We're here, aren't we? The only other additional place we can go is here. Doesn't look like we've got a lot of choice. Well, so far so good. Story content's strong, the combat's okay, graphics are really nice, performance is good, audio design is good, and the music's good, so can't really ask for much more at the moment for a new IP. It's a promising start. And to think it only cost 40 quid. That's a bonus as well. But essentially, I think that's the tutorial done. But I'm assuming we can go back to that area later in the game to unlock some of the unlocked doors once we've acquired some more powers, etc.
Epsilon 11. Epsilon 11, sound off. Why are you in Akasa Marshes? Who ordered you? Where are my men?
They're gone. The creatures got the better of them.
Abandon the vehicle and walk away. You have my word, no harm will come to you.
How about I give it back when I no longer need it?
I would advise against it.
It's just too convenient.
You have no idea who you've stolen from. Choose your next move wisely.
You're right, I do have no idea who you are. I'm sure we'll find out later. Village of Jova. So I think not too far into this zone is where the demo finished. We got to like a little bit of a sad moment with a father holding his child, I think. Pretty much in a war zone or in some sort of incident of a mass grave or something similar to that. It's quite sad from what I remember anyway. Yeah, here we go. Man, that music is haunting.
Why is this happening? Camille. Oh, my baby. Anna, my baby girl. We got separated during the evacuation in Tulsi. The screaming, the panic, the smoke, pure chaos. I lost them in the crowd. Why? We got separated. I finally traced them back to Jova, but I'm too late. I'm too late. Oh, Camille, forgive me. I'm too late. Without one of their belongings, I can't even give them a proper Palamist burial. This won't bring my family back. This won't...
Okay, so we're looking for one of her belongings to bring back to him, give him a little bit of peace. I love the audio stuff. That literally looks incredible. Talk about providing you a backdrop that you just want to explore. So, note: escape priest. A hastily written note left by a priest fleeing Pantheon Alley, found in a rowboat. I had to flee the abbey, no one telling what those Sabinian savages will do to us if they manage to get inside. No respect for the sacred. Sithris curse them all. If any of my fellow brothers find us, I'll be heading to the place we toured last summer. Find me. May his gaze lie upon us and deliver us from this evil. And we got on the boat. Oh no, what have I done? Man, that looks absolutely incredible. I'm assuming you die if you go in the water. We're not going to be able to jump up anyway, so it's not even worth trying. No breakable doors. Lovely zone. Should combat prove too easy or difficult, various aspects of the game, enemy power can be customized with settings. Okay. Bear that in mind. Observe. A few of the reviews that I actually saw for this game did mention that the game gets really quite easy towards the latter end. Once you get all your powers and abilities, etc. Oh man, thought we'd be able to get across there, but we can't. It's a long and arduous journey to get round there for that little red collectible. It better be worth it. Man, I love it. Absolutely love it. Ah. I think we're gonna go over there. Just making sure we're mopping up all the collectibles we can whilst we go. Damn. Get up there, yeah we can, can't we? Oh no, what have we done? little bit of a issue there, but we overcame. I think essentially we're going to be able to get to the town, aren't we? And then from the town we're going to be able to go either side and work our way down. Go here. Pose user. Forward, okay. And assume if we follow these lights we go up towards the town. What way? Oh, decisions. I think I'm gonna go left. That's the less obvious way, isn't it? So let's go this way. Oh, come on. Oh man, I keep committing to that dodge. keep missing that. Keep missing that RB trigger to re-heal. Need to get that ingrained into my muscle memory. Because I am pretty screwed at the moment. Still haven't got anything that would be able to use in that type of door. Who are these guys?
I still can't believe what happened. We were finally leaving Jova. This massive creature materialized ahead of us. Swatted the truck aside like a fly. We grabbed what we could, slogged through the marsh. The creatures were everywhere. What the hell are they? Rojo and I are the only two left. I'm almost out of metformin. I'm a goner without those pills. Even if I wasn't stuck in a goddamn swamp, sourcing medication in a war-torn country is next to impossible. What a disaster.
How the hell did you find us? You know, it doesn't matter. We were part of the peacekeeping mission assigned to Jova. When the order to pull out came in, I was so relieved. Our CO, Lieutenant Rue, convinced us to stay for a few days. I wanted out of this place so bad. And it didn't take much effort to convince the others to leave with me. And now we're stuck here. No way in hell I'm going back out there without support. I need a SATCOM radio to contact HQ. Damn it.
So medication and a radio. What does that do? Has it done anything on the outside? Doesn't look like it, does it? Well, I don't really know what trigger knows lanterns have done. If I go back, I wonder if they're still triggered if I go back. I wonder if there's multiple in multiple locations that you've got to engage. Let's go back and see what they're like. Yeah, they're still engaged. I wonder. Right, we'll leave them like that anyhow, so. In one of them situations now where I'm like, because I've gone the way that's less obvious, have I missed some sort of power or ability which is going to let me deal with hordes of enemies a lot easier? It's making me debate whether I should go the other way. Right, let's at least save it here. Save it back at this location and we fight this group here, see what we've got down here, and then what's it say? Travel to APC. Okay. So we've cleared all that area, haven't we? We've cleared down here though. Yeah, we've done that one. We've not done this one. This is the area we were at a minute ago. Yeah, it was one. This place is wrecked.
Painting their horrible deeds for all to see? It's the first thing we saw when we rolled into the marsh. We weren't gonna let that slide. No way. Palamis pulled similar shit in my village. It's the reason I enlisted. This is the life, man. For years I waited for this fucking war and it finally arrived. 2 years and we're just getting started. You know what's exhausting? Pretending that everything is okay. Love thy neighbor bullshit. It's about time we rid ourselves of the Palamists. I'll drink to that.
Yeah, see that guy? Looking through the binoculars, standing safely behind the sandbags? That's the captain. I suggest you chat with him before you wander into trouble.
Appreciate it. Man, there's just so much to explore. I love it already. I mean, let's speak to this old lady and see what she's got to say. 100% going to be a side quest, isn't it? It's got to be. House is run down. There's nothing on the TV.
I was part of the mob that hung those civilians in the marsh. I don't know what came over me. Now these soldiers make sure I pay for my crime every single night. And I deserve it. I knew all of them. We were neighbors. I taught their children. Those kids were my life. Rebecca, Talum, Justina, especially little Cyril Kun. I want to remember who I was back then, before all of this happened. I need to wake up from this nightmare. Southers, forgive me.
Hey, maybe I want a side quest. Speak to this guy. So decoded orders below. From the High Command. AFF forces may encounter unmarked soldiers wearing black uniforms. All AFF forces are ordered to completely disregard and ignore these soldiers. Do not, under any circumstance, engage, impede, or otherwise interact. Their objectives are irrelevant to our own, and they pose no threat to the AFF operations.
I don't know how you managed to get here, and I don't care. I have my orders not to interfere with your operations. Just do me the same courtesy. That's all we need. A bunch of fucking outsiders roaming around our country. I strongly suggest you avoid my men. They have enough to worry about.
Who are you?
I'm Captain Vass, 6th Battalion, 3rd Company of the Asterian Armed Forces. I'm in charge here. Jova is part of Asteria now, so everything here belongs to the Sabinian cause. I'll follow my orders for now, but there's a limit. The way I see it, you're not bulletproof, and you're alone. I think we understand each other.
Tell me about Hadea.
It's the greatest country on this spinning ball of ours. Well, if it wasn't for the Palamists bringing us down several notches. When we finally get rid of them, Hadea will rise like it once did under King Aster. He was by far our greatest monarch.
What about the Civil War?
Look at what we've accomplished with fewer men and resources. We've captured the entire province of Umbrahan and pushed into Argola. I'm guessing we would have Trisk, the capital city of Argola, if it weren't for those damn things. The Asterian armed forces will swing around and liberate Jahania when the fighting resumes.
Tell me about the peacekeepers.
You know the saying, right? ON peacekeepers are as useful as a second asshole on your elbow. Useless outsider trash.
And the Sabinians?
We are superior in every way. We've dominated the arts, business, education, and politics for decades, if not centuries. We need to progress. The only way to achieve greatness is to rid ourselves of the Palamist swine. They're drowning in their own filth. We need to step on their heads and hold them underwater. If we let them, those bastards will drag us down with them.
And the Palamists?
They're insects. Look at what they did to that Sabinian family in the marsh. Now, I know what you're thinking. What about the Palamists in the forest? Killing their women and children and sending their men to work camps? But they're not women. They're not children. And they certainly aren't men. When you have a cockroach problem in your home, you don't negotiate with the vermin to leave. You exterminate them.
Tell me about the creatures.
I don't know what they are, but I do know they aren't interested in the town. If they were, I wouldn't be standing here. I sent a scouting party to try to figure out what we're dealing with here, but they never came back. I've been observing them for quite some time. They have no discernible pattern, rules, or hierarchy. In fact, the only thing they seem interested in is that strange dome-like mass in the marsh. My guess is they came out of it. I'd order a salvo on the damn thing, but I don't want to kick the hornet's nest.
What happened here?
What happened here?
Justice happened here. If you think the Palamists aren't doing the same thing to us, You're a fucking idiot. Jova's part of Asteria's relocation program. We were gonna get everything ready for the migrating Sabinian families. That was before these damn creatures showed up.
I'm looking for Jova's blacksmith. Have you seen him?
He must have left with the UN convoy. Can't find the son of a bitch anywhere. We had a good deal. Our Corps of Engineers went dark right about when the creatures appeared. He was gonna help rebuild Jova. If you find him, tell him he can come back. I'll go easy on him.
Where was the UN convoy going?
I have no idea, and I couldn't care less. They're either brave or stupid to have made a run for it. My money's on stupid. Wherever they're going, I'm sure they didn't get very far from their outpost.
Where's the UN outpost?
The outpost is northeast of here, on the outskirts of town. It's on the street behind the blacksmith's forge.
Right, so I think with that we will call it a night and we'll pick this back up possibly tomorrow. So, thanks for tuning in and I will catch you next time.